Hi everyone, I'm going to react on a new song of Tom MacDonald today, and this song is suggested by many members of the Hog family. So that's why I'm reacting on this. Jeffrey, he says that this is the song Tom got big from. Then Moeber suggested me to do the reaction on this song, and Thomas also suggested me to react on this song. So without wasting any time, I am going to start the reaction.
Man, it's easy for these rappers who have it all. Talk about the days when they used to be sad. I guess I can't relate to being famous and wealthy. I'm 28 and still praying for the day I have a chance. Maybe y'all can help me out though. I'm just trying to take care of my household. I don't even want to make my mouth go. I just want to win before the system that I'm in gets a hold of me again and starts to squeeze under my chin until I'm out cold. Dear rappers, can you help me? I'll even take a selfie with your album that I bought. I got every single CD that you ever fucking dropped. I spent everything I had and I never had a lot. Oh my god, what a mess. Your words help me deal with the stress. Used to contemplate my
Wow, I always am amazed the way the emotions he switches the emotions. He was crying in few lines. It felt like he's crying and he's very sad, and immediately there is a switch from the crying thing to a very full of attitude kind of a voice. So amazing.
Suicide the nights I was depressed. Used to pop you in a boombox and sit up on my desk. Listen to your music till I felt it in my chest. But these days it's like you don't have nothing left. Your music feels kinda like you're trying to write a check. Everything is digital, I mean no disrespect, but I'm paying even more and you give me even less. What the fuck? You taught me to think, you taught me to grow, you taught me the things to survive on my own. But now you teach me to drink, you teach me to smoke, you teach me to think. Every woman's a hoe. I don't want your Xanax bars or your fancy foreign cars. Throw your money in my face and try to tell me that it's art. No.
I love the switch, to a slower feel in the music. And
Yeah. Just a drug addict on TV. I can't hear another fucking song about abusing medication that I had to take just to stay alive. There's more important shit than what you wear and where you live and who you fucking, what you drink and what you spend and what you drive. Rappers full of bullshit. Rappers just a marketing vehicle for the product that the man wants you to buy. Rap about a full clip. Rappers just promoting different liquors and varieties of ways that you could die. Yeah. Dear rappers, can you help me? Are you almost out of alcohol to sell me? Tell me, cause drinking every night can be the way to getting wealthy. If I'm really being honest, all this shit is overwhelming. I need someone to look up to. You're living in a country that elected Donald Trump. You're living in a country where police are killing people every day and all you want to talk about is doing drugs. You've been blinded by the money, you've been blinded by the cars, you've been blinded by the women. Don't know who the fuck you are. Thought I knew you when I spent $100 on a ticket to your show, and now I feel like you stole my fucking money and I'm broke. Man, you taught us how to rap and you taught us how to dress and you taught us how to act if we wanted to impress. Now you're teaching me to live like I know you never would. What you're preaching to these kids is keeping them.
oh, you're teaching us to live the way you'll never would. That's so true. These days in India also we hear songs which just talk about the wealth they have, the brands they wear, the alcohol, and women objectification and all. That's the only thing they are preaching. And it's really sad because the youngsters, they idolize, with they find it cool these days to drink, to uh, get on a path which they should not, and they spoil their lives due to all this. So it's a very, very good message which Tom is giving.
Inside the hood. Your Xanax bars or your fancy foreign cars. Throw your money in my face and try to tell me that it's art. No. Just a drug addict on TV. I don't want your Xanax bars or your fancy foreign cars. Throw your money in my face and try to tell me that it's art.
Really, really like this, the slow.
Just a drug addict on TV.
Super music. Oh, it's already over. The song is over. Really enjoyed it. I truly believe that the people who are famous, they do carry, everyone carries a responsibility towards the society, not only the famous people. Definitely everyone should do their bit to contribute to the society, to raise and help the poor, and definitely on the famous ones, the responsibility is more because people look up to them, the youngsters, they idolize them. So they need to be very careful for, while making songs or short films or movies or whatever, do while just even when they're tweeting, a single tweet can also uh, create havoc. So they have to be really careful. And it is sad that these days we hear many rappers promoting the wrong things, which it's the right topic, I believe. When the Hog family people suggested me that you should start from this, because Tom has hit, Tom, it was, I think, the first song, or rather this is the song from which Tom got big. So if I if I have to take one name, like when I was in school, and sometimes, like in school, teachers, they ask you, who is your idol. And even in interviews, like when I completed my MBA, after my MBA, in my job interviews, people used to ask that who is your idol. So my idol was and is Sunil Dutt. He is no more now, and he's a very famous actor, film actor, star, and he was a politician. He was elected 5 times as a member of parliament, and he is a politician who for whom I can say that he stands tall with a humane face. Because otherwise, I'm not fond of politics, neither politicians, because they have uh, they have created an image that, if you have to enter into politics, you have to be a certain way. If you're not street smart, or if you're not corrupt, or if you're not a certain way, you cannot survive in politics. But Sunil, that is an exception, for the youngsters, that he was in politics. He was there for 5 years without any controversy. He with a humane face. He did so much for the spastic children, for the cancer patients. And he has a rag to riches story. He came to Mumbai with just 25 rupees in his pocket, and he became a movie star. And what should I say? I will mention about one of his like there are many things to talk about him, but I'll mention this just one thing which he did, which I feel that none of the stars, actors can do that. It is really difficult what he did. No one can take such initiatives the way he took, being an actor and a politician. In 1984, after the death of Indira Gandhi, there were riots which took place in India. The Sikh community was slaughtered. The women were raped on roads, and they were killed with the tires around their necks, and uh, they burnt the tires, and the people were burnt, the women were raped. And during that time, like after 1984 also, this time was such that the police, they used to just pick up sick guys even if they are innocent, and they were encountered in the police station and all. So in 1987, Sunil Dutt, he what he did was that, I'll just read through. I have a news article open in front of me. um, so that has done his bit to provide a healing touch to a community torn India, shocked by the violence in Punjab, that turned into a padyatri. That is like they walked for a very long distance from Mumbai to Amritsar, that is in Punjab, during his 76-day, 2,500-kilometer walk from Bombay to Golden Temple in Amritsar in 1987, that overcame terrible heat, a bout of jaundice and blistered feet to address more than 500 roadside meetings. He stressed that violence would not help any cause. The police warned him that he was a target for terrorists, but he shunned security and marched to the Golden Temple, where he was accorded a rousing reception. The Padyatra was repeated sometime later by him when protesting against the proliferation of nuclear weapons. That Saab marched from Hiroshima to Nagasaki, demanding a ban on nukes. And he said, "Did God create the world for it to be destroyed by his own children?" He asked. Each one of us should do our bit to fight nuclear proliferation. So, such, were his ways to help the society, and all of the people, like all kind of people, whether it's his Pali Hill office in Mumbai, in Bandra, is was used always used to be crowded with friends, party workers, members of the film industry, and poor people seeking help. Slum dwellers used to approach him for power and water connections, and friends and relatives of cancer patients used to cry out in front of him for admission in hospitals. So after his wife's death, he created this foundation of Nargis Cancer Foundation, I believe. His wife's name was Nargis. She died from cancer. And in spite of all the troubles in his personal life, his son, who's a film star, Sanjay Dutt, he got into drugs. So with so many tragic stories, personal tragedies, he never thought that it would have been so difficult for him to cope up with the personal stress. But still, he thought for the society. He worked really hard in ways which I feel no other star can work in today's time, and without any hunger for power or position, or without declaring that he's doing such things. He was never into a pomp show of declaring that, okay, I did this, I did that. So perfect example of a politician with, a clean politician, a person who was into charity and good deeds. So that's why I used to admire him. And when I was in school, I admired him since then. And that is why I say that that the children, they idolize with the famous people. And these days rappers are the one, people are people are fond of music, right? All the youngsters, they listen to rap songs and pop songs and all. So it is a great responsibility which is on the shoulders of rappers and singers and artists, various artists and actors. And we all should be, and they all should be responsible enough, of at least what they are getting out in the media, in what they are releasing, what kind of songs they're releasing. If you are not doing charity, at least respect art. At least if you're earning from the art, definitely you're an artist, you earn from art. That's not wrong. Earning is not wrong. You have to earn, but you need to filter out and not promote the wrong stuff. And rightly hit it is rightly said by Tom MacDonald by his song Dear Rappers. So it's a right message which Tom MacDonald has given to the rappers, and I really feel that they should acknowledge it and mend their ways. The kind of lyrics which they're getting, they should not get such lyrics out which is misguiding the youngsters. So thank you guys for suggesting me to react on this song, and I request you to, if you like my reaction, do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon, because I'll be coming up with many more English songs, some country songs as well, apart from Tom MacDonald's song. So do keep suggesting me the variety of songs, because I really love your suggestions. And yeah, I am happy to be a member of Hog family. Bye bye.